I'm the Hermit Mage, Gerald. Thank you for joining me for hashtag Gratitude Challenge 2021. This is my week 12. When I last left you, oh, I am using the Wilder Woven Tarot by Greg White. His website is gregorywhite.ca. He's in Canada. When I left you, day one, I got the moon, and this is an owl-shaped image, and it shows a mouse and his shadow, and you can see the mouse is looking ferocious in the illusion or the projection of himself on the wall. My gratitude for this is I appreciate when I can tell when something is illusion and when something is reality. I can do that most of the times when I think about it. So it's like Jilly, little Zen crone says, one of her teachers said, is what is real? Day two was the Seven of Pentacles. And this Seven of Pentacles, this is a repeat card. The Seven of Pentacles has been a card that has been stalking me. And I see this, and there's dwindling resources here behind. And so the squirrel is looking out. And I am grateful for having enough resources to get me through things, especially in this stressful time. Uh, but I'm also grateful for knowing that when it's time to act, or being aware that I need to act so that I can, and I'm doing this now, I am reviewing what I'm doing for my word of the year. So this is extremely helpful so that I can gain those future rewards. Day three was the Wheel of Fortune. And in this Wheel of Fortune, we have the salmon returning home. They're spawning. And let's face it, sometimes life is a crapshoot. And this reminds me, and I'm grateful for when I am in the flow of things, because it's not always possible to be in the flow. So sometimes there are times when it's easy to be in the flow, and other times it's difficult. And this also suggests an instinctual response, and I appreciate instinct. An interesting thing about this is when I look at this card, sometimes I am the bear and sometimes I am the salmon. Isn't it interesting? But both of them are instinctually responding to the situation. Day four is the King of Cups. Here in this King of Cups, we have a um, we have this great seal with his tusks looking out and standing firm in the turmoil of the water around him. He is overseeing and overseeing what's going on. And I am grateful for um, some um, stability in my emotional turbulent times. Day five brought me to the Ace of Pentacles. This is the thing about the Ace of Pentacles is there is so much potential in this card, especially with unobstructed growth. Um, my gratitude around this card is reminding it's helping me get excited about the weather is getting to be such that I will be able to be outside and get my hands into some dirt so that I can plant some seeds and watch them grow. Day six is the world. And the world, this is a leatherback turtle, And the turtle is really going the distance and completing a cycle. She returns to that same beach every year to lay her eggs. And in the description book, in the little white book, it talked about while the sun may be setting on her experience for this part of the cycle, it's rising. The sun is rising for the turtles, and I have a big connection for with sea turtles, so I am grateful for that reminder. Day 7 is the Ace of Cups, which is a repeat card, and this I have gratitude about the um, love and the compassion that is around and available to me. That's extremely helpful for me. I just have to remember that it's there. Um, so there's that. As I look at all of these cards, I appreciate how this is a card of darkness and illusion, and we end with a card, the Ace of Cups, and it's sunny outside. I also like to picture this card is actually, this tree is actually right behind where this card is, or right up this path. And the stream that this is going into is perhaps where this salmon is going to go. And of course, this, which has watered this, has come in from the ocean. And by the way, you probably didn't know it, but this is what's going on the other side of the Ace of Pentacles. So you see that if you were to walk around that, that's what's going on. So that's just great. So, and of course, we have this, and this is what's going on the other side of that beach. So, okay. So that concludes my Gratitude Challenge 2021, week 12. And I am actually going to, for week 13, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. And I'm going to start using the Tarot of the She by Emily Carding. It was suggested to me by Sadhana that I consider working with this deck after a reading I had with her. So let's mix this up. I can already tell you I'm going to have to trim this deck um, because it's for some reason, it just feels a little too big. And what's odd about that is because I love the way that the Wild or Woven shuffles, but these cards are exactly the same size. But to me, the Tarot of the She is a bit more challenging to it, it's a bit more challenging to shuffle. So, all right. So let's see what I have for to focus on my gratitude for the next 24 hours. And okay, I have not looked at these. So, all right. So, Dreamer or the Dreamer 7, which is, and dreamers are air. A coward betrays. So it's the 7 of swords. Look forward to catching up with you on that next week. Thanks for watching.